And I know they really wish we would ball till we fall. I'm the big bad wolf, is a full moon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the SMGs of the game, Call of Duty World War II, because yesterday, or it was 2 days ago, my bad. I've been working on this for 2 days now, and I've put in a lot of work, so, I'm trying to get this out. But anyways, we're going to get this started, because I don't want to do a long intro, because I only have a certain amount of time for each gun. And this is the first gun. It's the grease gun. It's the starter SMG. It's a 6 damage, 6 range, 8 accuracy, 5 fire rate. It's super slow shooting, but it does have a really good damage output. And I actually do some gun comparisons right after the gun reload and inspection. And I mean, personally, I really like this gun. I don't know if it'd be on my top, like 3 list, but it is really good. And personally, I did really good with it earlier today, so I really like it. So now right here, we're pretty much just going to do the gun reload and then the gun inspection. Then I'm going to move on to just like an approximation of the game, the damage ranges. It's not the entire damage. So right here is 25 feet for 3 shots. And then next we have about 50 feet actually for 4 shots, which is amazing. And then it's the only gun I think to have a 5-shot kill range from long range, and it's at 75 feet where it has a 5-shot kill range. And then moving on to the next weapon, we have the PPSH-41. Obviously, this is probably the best SMG in the game, and I actually really like this one because of the fact that it does have really good damage ranges. But I feel like whatever the damage ranges are in the video, they're kind of wrong, even though that it is right because I tested it. But anyway, 6 damage, 5 range, 6 accuracy, and an 8 fire rate. This one doesn't fire too fast, but it does fire relatively good. It has really good accuracy, and I mean, I really like this gun. But when you run it with the extended mag, it's kind of good. Like, it's good to run it with extended mags because you can actually get a 52 clip, so you really never run out of ammo. And with suppressor, I don't really feel like this thing gets that much of a debuff or like nerfed or anything like that. And yeah, I like the gun. A lot of people use it as their favorite gun. This is the reload and gun inspection. And then you guys will see in the ranges that it kind of looks like a balanced out, but I feel like it gets way more 4 shots than it does ever 5 or 6 shots. I seem to melt people with this gun. So right there at 25 feet, it has a 4 shot. Approximately 50 feet, it hits the 5-shot range, but I always feel like I can still 4-shot people when I'm playing online. I don't know why. But and then over here, it's a 6-shot kill range, or 6 shots, at 75 feet. And I feel like that's wrong too, but I don't know. According to the testing, it's right. Anyways, moving on, we have the Type 100. And this gun pretty much has 0 recoil for the SMGs. It's probably the most accurate SMG in the game, and it has really good range. But also, when you run suppressor on it, I feel like suppressor doesn't really nerf it too much because of the fact that the range drop off is so weird with this gun. And it does say it has the furthest range, but honestly, it has the furthest 5-shot range. It does not have the furthest 4-shot or 6-shot or whatever. It just has the furthest 5-shot range. And it's got a 5 damage, 7 range, 7 accuracy, 6 fire rate. I feel like this gun shoots a little too slow for my personal likings, but I do enjoy using this gun with suppressor on it. And it is really, really usable. It's pretty much like, if you're not going to use the PPSH, you should either use the Type 100 or the MP40, because those are the next best guns, in my opinion. And here's the reload and gun inspections. And then at 25 feet, this gun actually has a 4-shot, so it's not that good, it's not that great. Plus, since it shoots slower, I'd prefer to use the PPSH. At 50 feet, has a 5-shot, and I was trying to get this gun to be a 5-shot. I wanted it to be a 5-shot at 75, but it's not. But it does have the furthest 5-shot kill range in the game from what I've tested out. Next, we have the WolfK, which is by far the weakest SMG in the game. Probably the weakest in the game, but it also has the highest fire rate, shooting at 10 fire rate. So clearly it's the highest one because it's maxed out. It's higher than the M1941, which is also extremely fast. But this gun takes 5 shots and 6 shots. I don't think it can get a 4-shot. Well, not to the ranges that we're in. So you'd have to be really close to get a 4-shot. But the fact that it has a 5 damage and 6 accuracy kind of throws it down on the ladder. It is really good though. Don't just avoid it because it's not that great, and its range is terrible. So if you run advanced rifling, it does help it out a lot. Running suppressor on this really doesn't change it either, because of the fact that the ranges are so bad anyways. You're gonna always get a 5 to 6 shot kill, but the thing does shoot so fast that you really don't even notice that you're hitting them with more than 4 bullets. But it is 6 shots at most ranges, so remember that. And you guys can see at 25 feet, it's already a 5-shot. So the 4-shot kill range is probably around 10 to 15 feet. And then 50 and on, I'm pretty sure it's probably around 30 or 35 feet past that is always going to be a 6-shot, but at the 50 and the 75, it is a 6-shot kill, so you don't have to worry about ever getting more than 6 hit markers unless you're shooting through a wall. Now we're moving on to the M1928, aka the Thompson, which is also a staple for every, old school game in the world pretty much. It's always in like every single Call of Duty or any 40 something war game. And this is really good. It's personally not like on my list for any of the good guns because of the fact that it's pretty much the exact same damage profile as the WWII, but it's got a little bit more range and it can actually 4-shot from 25 feet. It has a 9 fire rate, so it's as fast as the M1941, but slightly slower than the WWII, and 5 damage, 5 range, 5 or 6 accuracy. The accuracy is actually really good on this gun. It doesn't seem to recoil too much, but it does have a really bad iron sight to me. I don't like it at all. I feel like it just looks too tiny to actually focus on it. So if I run this gun, I'm usually running it with a sight. Anyway, so at 25 feet, this is where it can get a 4-shot. So if you were to go up against a WWII with this gun, you would obviously beat it out because of the fact that you can 4-shot from that range. And then every other range after that is pretty much a 6-shot. So the 5-shot is pretty much not even like recognizable. But, at least it does have a pretty good range for the start. Anyways, this gun is the MP40. Yeah, you can only get this gun by prestiging the Airborne Division. So if you want this, prestige the Airborne Division, and then you will get this 6 damage, 6 range, 5 accuracy, which I think is wrong. The accuracy for this gun is really good, and I think I'm saying accuracy wrong. I don't know. It sounded weird just right there when I was listening to myself. Anyways, it has an 8 fire rate, which is pretty accurate because it does shoot slightly slower than the Thompson, but it's faster than most of the other guns. I feel like it shoots a little bit faster than the PPSH, which also has an 8, but I'm not sure. This gun has really good range and actually has a potential to 3-shot from closer ranges. Unfortunately, it's not in this video because of the fact that I did the 25, 50, 75 ranges, but it is a really good gun, and I personally like it a lot, and I don't know if I would really put it below the PPSH, but I kind of have to because of the fact I feel like the PPSH is just more consistent than the MP40 is, and plus the recoil on the PPSH is more, it's easier to control. And you guys saw right there, 25 feet, it's a 4-shot. At 50 feet, it is still, really good, even though it's a 5-shot. It's just the fact that this gun doesn't recoil too much, so it's pretty much the most balanced out gun because it does have a 4, 5, 6. And then, yeah, I'm pretty much just going to rank these now. So if I had to rank them, unfortunately, I'm going to put the PPSH at number 1. And then I think I'm going to put the MP40 at 2, Type 100 at 3, then the Grease Gun at 4, the WWII at 5, and the Thompson at 6 because I personally like the WWII more than the Thompson. I seem to get more kills with it and do better with the WWII. But that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe for daily World War II videos, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another video.